31. What is Update Panel? Update Panel is a server control, used to update the specified portion of a web page. Script Manager needs to be used whenever Update Panel is used. Using Update Panel, user cannot handle outside controls. 32. Which are the two methods used for cross-domain AJAX calls? There are two methods used to transfer data between the two more security domains. CORS, cross-origin resource sharing, and it works with the HTTP web browsers. JSON with padding, which works with the HTTP GET and on legacy browsers. 33. What are the features available in AJAX? Live data binding, client-side template rendering, declarative instantiation of client components, observer pattern on JavaScript objects and arrays, invoking ado.NET data services and data contexts, data view control. 34. What are the components of the ASP.NET AJAX architecture? There are two: AJAX Client Architecture, AJAX Server Architecture. 35. What are the extender controls? The extender controls uses a block of JavaScript code to add new and enhanced capabilities to ASP.NET. 36. What is AJAX Control Extender Toolkit? AJAX Control Toolkit is one of the extenders that are used to extend or add the functionalities of ASP.NET controls. The extenders use a block of JavaScript code to add new and enhanced capabilities to the ASP.NET controls. AJAX Control Extender Toolkit is available on Internet for free. 37. How many types of triggers are present in Update Panel? There are two types. Postback trigger, this works as full postback and it cannot work asynchronously. Async postback trigger, partial postback asynchronously. 38. What are all the controls of AJAX? Following are the controls of AJAX: Script Manager, Script Manager Proxy, Update Panel, Update Progress, Timer. 39. What is the name of the DLL that contains AJAX Control Toolkit? AJAX Control Toolkit.dll is the DLL used for AJAX Control Toolkit, and it can be downloaded from the internet. It can be added in the toolbox or copied directly in the bin folder. 40. What role of hash and inquire string? Hash is treated as fragment delimiter to delimit the history state, and end proceeds is used to check on the information in the query string. 41. Where AJAX cannot be used. AJAX cannot be used if page need to show in a search engine. Browser does not support JavaScript. User wants to create secure application. 42. What are the prerequisites to execute AJAX applications on a server? AJAX is a built-in functionality of .NET Framework 4.0, and AJAX application can be executed by just installing Microsoft Visual Studio. To use extenders in your applications, you are required to install AJAX Control Toolkit and copy the AJAX Control Toolkit.dll file to the bin directory of your application. 43. What is AJAX Framework? ASP.NET AJAX is a free framework to implement AJAX in ASP.NET web applications. It is used to quickly creating efficient and interactive web applications that work across all browsers. 44. How can you find out that an AJAX request has been completed? Ready state property is used to check whether AJAX request has been completed. If the property is equal to 4, then the request has been completed and data is available to use. 45. What are all the browsers support AJAX? The browsers support AJAX are Internet Explorer 5.0 and above, Opera 7.6 and above, Netscape 7.1 and above, Safari 1.2 and above, and Google Chrome. 46. Is AJAX said to be a technology platform or is it an architectural style? AJAX supports both technology and architectural style. 47. How can we cancel the XML HTTP request in AJAX? Using abort method we can cancel the XML HTTP request in AJAX. 48. Is AJAX code cross-browser compatible? No, it is not cross-browser compatible. If the browsers support native XML HTTP request JavaScript object, then this can be used. 49. What is prerequisite for update panel in AJAX? Script Manager is prerequisite to use update panel controls. 50. How many update panel can be used per page? There are no restrictions on the number of update panels per page. 51. What is Script Manager? Script Manager helps manage the client-side script of AJAX. Script Manager acts as a mediator as AJAX depends on JavaScript. Every page that uses AJAX has a Script Manager to enable AJAX libraries. 52. How AJAX objects can be created. Given syntax can be used to create AJAX an object. var obj equals new AJAX object path of the page. 53. What are the protocols used by AJAX? HTTP's GET or POST. XML HTTP request for placing the request with the web server. Uses JSON to communicate between the client and server. URL encoded data. 54. How can we handle concurrent requests? JavaScript functions should be written to handle concurrent requests and callback function can be passed as a parameter. Those parameters are passed to AJAX interaction URL, callback, object. 55. Define the role of the update panel. Update panel is used to add functionality to the existing ASP.NET applications. By using partial page rendering, it can be used to update the content. Refresh can be made for the partial page instead of whole page. 56. Can we use nested update panel in AJAX? Yes, we can use nested update panel in AJAX. Update panels can be nested to have more control over the page refresh. 57. How can we handle exception handling in AJAX? Error template, which is the child tag of Script Manager, is used to handle exception handling in AJAX. 58. What is XML Prerequest object? XML Prerequest, XHR, is a browser-level API, application programming interface, which processes the server-client requests using JavaScript. The XML Prerequest object is present in the form of API to establish communication between a server and the browser client. XML Prerequest is used to update the page content without reloading, request and receive data responses from the server even after completely loading the page, request and receive the responses from the server in the background without any interruptions to the user. 59. What is a synchronous request in AJAX? The synchronous request waits for the server's response after making a request to proceed with next part of the script execution, which is crucial in fast response mechanism, and this should be avoided frequent times to make server high responsive. Wherever the synchronous request mechanism is essential or inevitable, there should it be used. 60. What is an asynchronous request in AJAX? An asynchronous request is defined as the script execution which allows proceeding with the next line of execution irrespective of the response from the web server after a request, which can be handled later upon the receipt of the response from web server. The asynchronous is the most important mechanism in providing the responses to the user without any delay, where a user can still interact with the web pages irrespective of the responses from the server for the previous requests.